Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Aquarius season. The sun entered Aquarius on January 19th and will be there until February 18th. Happy birthday, Aquarians. This is your month. This is your time. 11th house placements. This is your time. Aquarian placements. This is a time and a period of refresh in the area of your chart that is Aquarius ruled. So everyone, how should we be navigating this next month? In love, in career, in life as a whole, what is Aquarius season all about? What's it about? It's Oprah energy. You get a car, you get a prize, you get a, it's your aspirations. Everything is coming to fruition right in front of your eyes. It's surprises. Lots of really good things this season. So Aquarius energy is here to surprise us with all of the goodness. And it's also our first Aquarius season where Pluto is also there in Aquarius. Pluto, the death card, Pluto energy, Scorpio energy, comes out here for first to Pluto in Aquarius. Look at that, the Aquarian card, air energy. These really intense conversations, this really intense transformation happening through the ending of things. If you've just gone through some sort of ending that felt really dark, manipulative even, there was an element of secrecy to that thing, and you felt like it had no meaning or purpose. It's like, what was the point of this bullshit? There's some area of your life where you've been missing edge, and it likely has to do with a way that you think and communicate, and what you think of people and what you think people are capable of. Pluto in Aquarius brings you that information about your aspirations, but also about your community. The good, the bad. And this information has been difficult to process and accept. But Pluto is in Aquarius, and Aquarius season is here. You're ready to accept these realizations. It actually feels really good. And yes, there are still scary things about getting to the other side of all of those fears and the pain. There is natural fear that comes along with feeling your life open up anew. It's like, oh man, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna fall apart next is the feeling, this fear, this Plutonian black hole of energy. They feel crooked. I'm gonna fix it. And Pluto has intentions for us in Aquarius. Pluto is forcing us into this sense of community through these fears. It's healing us and showing us how human we are by activating this pain within us. And the more you give in and the more you allow yourself to have needs and be vulnerable, the quicker this black hole feels less like a never-ending loss and more like a constant emotional flow. You're blocking the flow is what Pluto energy has been saying. Aquarius is saying, you've been blocking the flow. I know you need me. Lean in. So Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 20 plus years. Let's get used to this constant emotional flow within our communities. Let's get used to it. Let's get comfortable with it. Let's fall in love with it. It only makes us better. So the sun is in Aquarius from January 19th to February 18th. On January 27th, Mercury will enter Aquarius, Page of Swords, and the Star. I need a little stick, you know? I have one. Oh man, but now I don't feel like getting up to get it. Mercury enters Aquarius on January 27th. It's time to talk, and you've been doubting your voice and you've been holding yourself back. Look at all of these like pretty dense and heavy negative cards. Mercury in Capricorn has been pulling you to the highest of heights, and it's been carrying all of the gunk of life with it. Aquarian energy pours out. Look at the star before I even looked at the card. Pours out experiences, truths, facts, information, because it understands that we are collective thought. We're not meant to sit in somber. Let it out. Say it all. Get it off your chest. Oh, you'll feel so much lighter for it. But also, please make your wishes come to fruition. There's nothing standing in the way outside of your mind. You're not doubting anymore. Please make your wishes come to fruition. Mercury enters Aquarius on January 27th, and then we also right away have a new moon in Aquarius on January 29th. Your wishes are here. You don't have to hold on to the past. You don't have to fight with yourself about, you know, what has been. You don't have to beat yourself up about it. You also don't have to be afraid of things working out exactly as you planned for them to. That was the point of all the work. But because when you're in progress, it feels so terrible sometimes that you don't think it's going to come to fruition and work out exactly the way that you intended for it to. That final result, the final result is not only here, it's not only done, it's time to talk about it. Talk a lot. And the new moon in Aquarius gives you that opening. It's great. We're going to skip ahead and then come back to Jupiter. Uranus will go direct in Taurus on January 30th. Taurus energy has been humbling us. It's so simple. It could all be so simple. Lauryn Hill is a Gemini, but she's pretty close to the Taurus axis. She's basically a Taurus, but she's a Gemini. You know, you gotta change the claim. It could all be so simple. No, but really, what's all this extra stuff? Take good care of you. Take good care of your body. Take good care of the people around you. And that's it. Oh, but also, go for it. Whatever this company is, business is that you want to build, whatever this wealth is that you want to attract, as long as you do it in a way that takes care of the people, it flows perfectly. Uranus goes direct on January 30th, and if you realize maybe you haven't been taking care of the people as much as you should have or could have, that's okay, because the energy flips and you have all of the energy, all of the humility, all of the care to invest, to work, to build, rebuild, clean up what's been here. Venus enters Aries on February 4th. It's dying. Oh, is that 2 cards? No. It's time to manifest. This is the beginning of the real new year. Happy New Year coming in very slowly, starting with Venus in Aries, the astrological new year. Easing in very slowly here with Venus's entry on February 4th. Now you can wrap up your year. Now you can really do the reflection about and on what this past year has been trying to teach you through all of the delays, the Ace of Swords and the Hangman. And the reflection on that becomes less about feeling the loss of time, feeling the loss of people, feeling the loss of parts of yourself. We're less focused on that. We can just very easily see the ways that we need to reinvent ourselves, and not only see it, but we get to start that process and make those changes very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. It's amazing. It's amazing. So amazing. So creative. So amazing. And we're talking about Kanye West because Jupiter is going direct in Gemini on the same day, February 4th. Hello, Geminis. Haters gonna hate because they don't understand you, and mutable signs are just misunderstood. Get comfortable with it, you know what I mean? Get comfortable with it. Just take care of yourself. Jupiter going direct in Gemini on February 4th is the words flying. If you thought information was flying before, information is going to fly. You could use that information to be deeply distracted by what's going on in the world and overwhelmed by it, or you can use all of the information coming in to create a pretty perfect life. The 10 of Cups, the Empress, and the Page of Cups, it really doesn't get any better than that. Having the 10 of Cups, a beautiful family, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful sense of connection, plus romance, plus real care from the people around you, and the Empress, and you feel amazing about you, it's a Gemini's dream. And they truly do it best. And Jupiter in Gemini brings us Gemini's generosity, and brings us all of the information that helps us get to where they get to, where they strive to get to. And what is this energy going to teach us and show us as Jupiter goes direct? It's going to teach us that all this abundance that Jupiter carries, this excess that Jupiter carries, the key that Gemini is starting to tune into under this transit is this less is more mindset. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need to go for full force with it all. What if you actually conserved and reserved? This conservative energy that we're seeing come to life through Donald Trump, it is striking because part of it is dogmatic. Jupiterian energy is very dogmatic. It's, you know, it's beliefs imposed on everybody, and this is very much so that becoming the energy, the environment in the United States. Whether you're a Trump supporter or not, there's a really interesting energy that is being shined upon through Gemini energy while Jupiter is in Gemini, and Donald Trump being probably the biggest energy at this time representing this transit, I would say, is this very conservative spirit that feels to be taking over the United States at the least, but it feels larger than that. It feels like there's an accountability now that needs to be taken by each and every one of us. And this excess that we've been playing in is now being cut in half, not because we don't have it and we shouldn't have it, but because it's the opposite of Jupiterian energy. It's life is long, life is in the day-to-day, life is in the minutia. And if we're so indulgent, we're too full, we got the itis, we're sleeping through the movie, we're sleeping through all of these micro moments where we could be taking really good care, making really great investments, saying really valuable things. It's a conservative time. I never thought that Jupiter and Gemini would bring that up, but as a Sagittarian, there is a very dryness to Gemini energy that I see, and it makes sense, really. Don't run away from this conservative approach to life that's forming for us all. Understand the need to learn. That's really what Jupiter's about. Teaching. Something here meant to be learned. Regardless of what you believe, regardless of what you're passionate about, understand that, put that to the side for a moment, and pay attention to what you feel life is trying to teach you. Full moon in Leo on February 12th. After all of this, after all of this crazy change that is Aquarius season, Pluto in Aquarius, it's time to have some fun. It's time to shine. It's time to not feel taken down by all of this change and go with it. Become it. Create through it. The new moon in Leo, we see here the Ten of Swords with the Sun energy and the Queen of Wands. You think that here we have the full moon. The new moon wants you to have fun, but it wants you to protect your vulnerabilities. If you're worried that something could be taken from you, if you're worried that if you're too open, someone could get over on you, don't wait for this full moon to show you that your vulnerabilities on display is dangerous, that the light may shine too brightly on your weak spots. Don't wait for this full moon to show you that. You've likely had signs while Mars is in Cancer of people taking advantage of your soft side. Don't be shocked. Make note and start to pull back now if you haven't already. Pull back on that soft side. Lean more into the pride. Lean more into your need to shine. With respect to everyone around you. But your vulnerabilities can be dangerous in ways that right now maybe you can't see, you wouldn't imagine. Pull back on the vulnerabilities. Feel the joy of the success, but lean into the maturity of the win, of this bright energy. Let it be bright, let it be loud, let it be fun, but let the maturity shine through. Keep the vulnerabilities at home, private. Focus on the skill, bring the skill out into the world and let people meet you in your energy. Don't reach, yeah? Mercury enters Pisces on February 14th. And we continue this energy of the ending and the beginning. The ending and the beginning. Pisces and Aries. Pisces is the ending. Pisces is the complete fruition and the releasing of everything that it took to bring that aspect of your life to fruition. And in order to do that, it's a very spiritual process. You need space, you need a grounded place where you can let this spiritual process begin, and here it will begin in your mind. And what you are getting to the end of, or what you're manifesting at the end, is security, financial security. For some of you, you've been trying to work yourself out of a position that you don't want to play anymore, out of a role that you don't want to play anymore in your work, especially here. These are money matters. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And what you need is for things to fall through in a way that is just so revealing that you choose you. So this loss, on the other side of it, is your freedom, paired with this mercurial energy, is some pretty swift, life-altering change. Oh, but the doubt of Pisces energy, you can see the doubt, you can hold space for the doubt, but you are not the doubt. Use this Aquarian energy to bust through the doubt. And if you're not sure in moments, pause, wait, don't move. Wait. The way will be made clear. Aquarius season will end on February 18th when the sun enters Aquarius. We need to be comfortable with conversations and connecting before the whole world is attracted to your energy, to your essence. You need to sharpen your mind. We are going into outer space, it feels, during Pisces season. And you need to make sure you've got everything in place. Aquarius season is about getting everything in place, including the people in your life, making sure everything is well sorted, because when Pisces season comes, you don't have the energy, you don't have it's all about connecting, it's all about love, So what can we lastly take away from Aquarius season? The Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Be generous with what you have and what you know. Be helpful. And if you're trying to make more money, that is the key. Being helpful to your community. And I promise you, you have about 20 billion things that you could do to be helpful and then generate income in the process. But choose one way and focus on that solely. Start small. And ask for help. You have blind spots, Pluto and Aquarius. Oh, that black hole. Never ending. You think you know nothing. Pluto and Aquarius is going to show us for the next 20 years. But you know what you do know? That you have people all around you who can be there for you, who can support you, who can make you feel understood, who can care about you. You know that. And if you didn't, now you know. And if you don't feel like you have those people, go find those people. Ask God to bring them closer to you. They're coming. Love you guys. Welcome to Aquarius season. I tried to start recording your readings before Aquarius season and it just was not possible. So we're gonna start now. We're gonna start from the very beginning and we're gonna go with the flow. Starting with Aquarius. Again, if you want to keep up with this season's transits, go follow Becoming Spiritually Rich on Instagram. They're already posted. private and birth chart readings can be scheduled with me through the link in my description. The Aquarius season playlist Shook is out now on Apple Music, and the link is also in the description for that. And if you guys have any ideas or anything that you'd like to do or like for me to talk about, let me know in the comments. I'm Soleil the African Witch. Love you guys. Welcome to Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarian.